Good day, everyone. This is your European Open Briefing. My name is Michael Frentiades. I'm the Chief Economist here at xm.com. These are the main headlines that we should be looking at today. There is some profit taking on the US dollar following its recent run. There are some questions whether this Trump rally for the dollar is based on fact or fiction. That's something that some analysts are questioning. US 10-year yields drop. Risk appetite has also soared somewhat. So we're seeing some drops in stock markets. And the market is definitely looking ahead to the key point this week, which is none other than the US employment report, which is going to be key for the Fed if it's going to raise interest rates in December, as it is expected to raise interest rates in December, I should say. Oil has dropped towards the $45 a barrel level as the market awaits the OPEC meeting on Wednesday. And today's focus will be on the Eurozone. We have sentiment indicators as well as Draghi's testimony before the European Parliament. Now, the dollar index has lost about 1%. You see its peak above 102 on early Thursday trading. Now it has dipped to below 101, so losses of about 1% from its peak. Some are questioning whether the move in the dollar is justified to this level, given how little is known about what actually will be implemented once Trump assumes office, which we are talking about fiscal, regulatory, trade and immigration changes, so a lot of changes planned, but what actually is going to take place? This we don't know. The US 10-year yield has backed down from the level just above 2.4%. Still, Treasury yields are holding on to most of their gains, around 2.3%. That's a pretty normal move for Treasury yields. And again, the question is whether growth and inflation is actually going to be substantially different after Trump assumes office. In other developments, crude oil has fallen on worries what will finally be achieved on Wednesday when OPEC meets. Now it's at near $45 a barrel level. Saudi Arabia will not be present at the meeting between OPEC officials today, between OPEC officials and non-OPEC countries. So this is raising some eyebrows as to whether there's going to be a substantial deal between the non-OPEC countries. Remember that Russia is a very key player in the oil market, and it's not an OPEC member, but it has expressed some interest in coordinating with OPEC, so we'll have to see about that. And of course, there are doubts over if Iran and Iraq are also going to cut output as part of this deal. Now, it's mostly a quiet day. What we have mostly in the European session, we have the Eurozone loans to households and various sentiment indicators such as business climate, consumer confidence, industrial sentiment, economic sentiment, etc. There won't be anything substantial out of the US, only the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index, not very closely watched. By the way, you can notice for the Eurozone numbers, we are expecting some improvement. So Eurozone sentiment, economic and otherwise, looking to improve. And we also have the Draghi's appearance or testimony before the European Parliament committee. That's a quarterly testimony on monetary and economic affairs. And the ECB's chief economist is also speaking, not at the European Parliament, but will also speak before Draghi. So, all in all, relatively quiet, some indicators and speeches for the Eurozone. That's all from me today. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.